Hi everybody, welcome to a Doncaster Videogame Market pickups video. It's been a while, hasn't it, since I've done a video. I do these little projects, and the last one was reacting to video game music, and I haven't done one of them for ages. Yeah, I get these little ideas and I never follow them up. Oh, it's warm today. I've got some bars bubblegum flavour pop. Bloody lovely. Oh, proper refreshing. Just what I need after a cracking day at the Doncaster Videogame Market. I don't think they're calling it a market now, are they? Doncaster, I don't know, summit event. Anyway, it was the usual standard. Really good day. They've done it slightly different this time, with staggered times that people were allowed to go in. You obviously had your early birders at 11 o'clock, and then you had like a staggered 2 hours, so you had the 12 o'clockers, which is what I had, and then the 1 o'clockers, and then at 2 o'clock you could pay on the door kind of thing. But up to that point it were all tickets. You had to book tickets and they're all sold out. So how that's affected the event in terms of attendance, you know, and more importantly how it affected the traders, remains to be seen. I'm sure they'll gather all the figures, feedback from the traders, and see how it went. I think it were all right in terms of somebody, you know, attending the event. We got there, you know, we attended the 12 o'clock, and it were busy, but it wasn't rammed. I mean, the last event, Leeds, were absolutely rammed. You could hardly move. That wasn't the case with Doncaster. Like I say, it was still busy. You still had to wait your turn or jostle in to get to the tables, but you know, you were able to walk around. So I picked Pete Fighter up. Pete, bless him, he did have an early bird ticket, but he decided to just go in at the 12 o'clock time with me. He thought about it and he said, I'm not really bothered about the early bird, to be honest. So what happened? Well, we got there, we got to the dome at about 11:15ish, maybe between 11:15 and 11 o'clock. Parked up and then went over to the Asda. We had a bit of breakfast, and Big Game Al met us in Asda and he grabbed a breakfast as well. Fantastic to see Al again. I've not seen Al for ages. You know, God knows, it was last year. But yeah, like I said, I've not seen Al for absolutely young, so it was really nice to see Al again. And then we all went in Al's car over to the Doncaster Dome car park, and then we went in and got us wristbands, went in, and then had a quick look around really. Stalling out was the usual crew. Craig's here again. Well, there, James Retro Import Gamer were helping him out. Again, always nice to see everybody, all the traders, Craig and James. It was lovely to see them. I had a quick stop when I first saw them at Taylor, but it was busy. And then later, me and Pete went back round and had a little bit more of a chat. But again, it was still quite busy later on in the day, and I think that's what that staggered effect had. That rather than everybody just emptying, you know, around 2 o'clock, people were still coming in. Tootie UK, Stu and Darren McGowan were next to him. Had a brief chat with mainly with Stu, and then back to back was Dana and Aunt Harper, both stalling out together side by side. So you know, and again, always good to see him, to have a laugh and a bit of banter. they were taking piss out of me knobbly knees. I think I've got quite nice legs actually. But yeah, great fun. There weren't many tubers there as there usually is, or I'd rather say people from the community. There were lots of people missing, obviously far too many to mention, but so you know it was a bit limited in terms of people from around the community. But I know one person who was attending, and I kind of made it a little mission of mine to seek him out, although I probably would never have found him. It happened to be that I was stood talking to Stu Howell there as well, and next to him, and he spoke about, I can't remember what you said, but I knew the voice straight away, and that is of course Mr. Feed Me Chicken. Feed me chicken.
Feed me chicken. Hello YouTube, I am Feed Me Chicken. How the cluck are you?
Absolutely brilliant. Buzzing to meet Feed Me Chicken after all this time. The man behind the mask is an absolute legend. Really nice bloke. Is he what I thought he would be behind the mask? Yeah and no. Mainly no. I'll be honest, I thought you were older. And you're not as old as I thought you were. So, but yeah, no, I didn't really think you were going to look like that. But yeah, it was amazing to meet Mr. Chicken, and I'll put a photo up. We had a photo together. You know, I said, get your mask on. Let's have a photo. Had to be done. Mr. Chicken had some stuff in his boot, and there were a group of us that went to his car and had a look in his boot. There was nothing for me, but he did give me a gift. He insisted that I take this, even though I've got no way of playing it. I don't have a Nintendo DS. But this is Zensers, and it's sealed. It's sealed. It says it's my kind of game. Active relaxation, sensors, rainforest. I don't know if it's like a puzzly type game. A blend of 6 highly addictive puzzles and brain training style challenges. So yeah, it looks alright. I don't know if that's picking it up. Nice and colourful, nice and relaxing. It's what I need. So thank you very much for that, Mr. Feed Me Chicken. Yeah, it was great. And he did introduce me to some other people, which I have got on my phone. I believe it's always nice to meet new people. It really is. And is it Evesham Gaming? The Evesham Gamer. I'll put a link to the channel, to his channel down below. Really nice bloke. Again, we're having a little chat. And like I said, we both sub to each other, so you know it's nice. And then also the Value My Gaming. I didn't catch any of the names other than the channel names, but yeah, and he was with someone else, 2 other people. Again, I didn't catch the names. One of them did have a channel, but he says no point subbing to it, I don't do any content. But yeah, and Feed Me Chicken will be somebody else. I didn't catch all that one either, so apologies. But to everybody who I saw today, who I spoke to, really nice. And you know, I say it all the time now that is just the reason I go to these events. And you know, I feel bad for saying that, because at the end of the day, you know, the traders expect people to be going there to be spending money. But I did actually. I did spend a little bit of money towards the end. It's a subset that I've been toying with for a while. Let me have another drink. It is a game I grew up with. It's not an amazing game, but it was certainly cutting edge in the arcade, but translated to the home systems, not very well. Not bad, not disastrous, but certainly not the best. That is Dragon's Lair. Now, I do own Dragon's Lair on the Commodore 64 on cassette. I own like a repro one that I showed you. I think I showed you in one of my pickups. These like cartridges, the reproduction cartridges. I've got Dragon's Lair 1 and Dragon's Lair 2. And they're on display in my lockup, which I really need to do, show you some in my lockup. It's looking nice. But this one is on, and you'll be surprised. I never buy NES games, but I bought one. Life's not very good. It is Dragon's Lair on the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, released by Elite. Publisher Elite. Still got a sticker on, as you can see. £28, no manual. I did speak to somebody. In fact, the guy who sold me the next item had a look, and he says, yeah, you're pretty much on nose with that, but I mean, I won't have a clue. But I'm not bothered about this collection being complete. They're going to be on display. They're never going to be opened really, so it makes no difference. This was from Doorway to Darkness store. But yeah, Dragon's Lair. It's nothing like the arcade game. It's just a platformer really. But you know, obviously it's based around the story of Dirk the Daring trying to rescue Daphne, the damsel in distress, from the dragon. And then obviously I used to have this, I'm pretty sure I did, when I collected PS2, but obviously I sold it or passed it on at some point. So I decided to get it again, and that's Dragon's Lair 3D for the PS2 by THQ. It says Dragon's Lair 3D, the special edition. I don't think it requires 3D glasses. I hope not anyway, because there ain't any in, but it's got a manual. It's got the disc. Case is, it's missing a tab to hold manual in, but I'm pretty sure I can find a PS2 case from somewhere. You know, that's in decent enough condition, but I'm not really bothered, if I'm honest. It looks alright from outside. That was £10. Like I said, that was from the guy who was telling me about the NES Dragon's Lair. So yeah, that is it from Doncaster Videogame Market. Sorry if you thought there were going to be footage of the gaming market. I don't do that no more, can't be bothered. But yeah, that's the pickups from Donny. And then when I got home, got in, a parcel had come through the door and I'd received this, which is World Soccer. I got this off eBay. A seller called Joanna's Alley. She does a lot of Commodore stuff, so I tend to buy quite a few games from her. This is on the Zeppelin label. World Soccer. From the screen, I've never played it, but from the screenshot it looks more like a management type of game. Yeah, World Soccer has you managing a great British club through the leagues of the ultimate world soccer competition. So yeah, nice little addition to the Zeppelin subset. And then, like I said, I've started a new subset. Really chuffed to bits with today. You know, and like I said, nice to see everybody. It's always nice because I pick Pete up and then take him home, and it's always nice, a bit of company. Though there's always there's always some kind of disaster that happens when I'm going to pick Pete up. I'll not go into it, but yeah, I got a little bit lost in Sheffield, well, Rotherham to be precise. I was a little bit late picking him up, but not late to get to the event. So it was all good. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, as brief as it is and as little content as it is. But yeah, Donny Video Game Market. Hopefully there'll be another one later on in the year. Hopefully more people turn up. You know, it is a socialising aspect of it that most people now seem to go for. I have forgot one person, and I do apologise. Jim Connor actually turned up because he wasn't sure. Actually, he were in the WhatsApp group, in Al's WhatsApp group. He wasn't right sure what he were going to do, but he did turn up. So, and I know Jim picked up a few bits, so it'd be nice to have a look at those more in depth. And again, it's nice to see Jim, because I've not seen Jim for a while as well. So yeah, everybody, thank you for watching, and until next time, whenever it may be, see you later.